everyone, my name is Safa. Welcome to plummysims and welcome to today's speed build. I hope you're all doing well and having such a fantastic day. So today we are building in the world of Oasis Springs again because I am trying as best as I could to release another save file anytime soon. But today we're going to build a restaurant, and this is actually requested by one of you, which is David. I'm not sure what the Instagram ID of his, so I will put it on the screen, somewhere on the screen right now. But he asked me to build a restaurant using very limited packs, and the packs that I used are Get to Work, Dine Out, and Seasons. So those 3 packs only, and I think amongst all of the packs that are available to download, even with high school years expansion pack that will be coming in a few days, those 3 packs, especially Seasons, are something that is kind of like a most downloaded packs, I would say. I love Seasons, but not so much on the build by, especially for modern builds. And he asked me to build a very modern restaurant. I mean, the style is very modern, but the menu, he said it's supposed to be something kind of Arabic, which to be honest, I love Arabic food, especially the rice and also the kind of like a kebab. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure, but those kind of like a long kind of like a wrap burrito. Oh my god, I know I should do a bit more research before doing this voiceover, but I didn't, so please forgive me if I said something incorrectly. Please just do educate me, I don't mind about that. But I came across this image on Pinterest. I think I still have that, and I will put it somewhere on the screen right now. But it was like a very gray, white, and black build, but I like the shape of it. At first I tried to build something exactly like that, especially the color scheme, but it just doesn't make sense, especially because it's in Oasis Springs and this neighborhood's supposed to be very modern and has this kind of like a brownie tones. I would say something like brown, black, and white, because I've done 2 builds here. The build next door is a family house, and the one across the street is also a family house. So this one will be a community lot. Of course, it is a community lot, and the other one, the last lot for this neighborhood, will also be a community lot. So I am thinking of doing a spa there. I'm not sure how it's going to be, but a spa sounds nice, and I think I've only built a spa once, so I don't know though. I kind of like listed everything, especially the community lots and the builds on this world. So I have like a very blank world map and kind of like laid out everything, so such as this lot should be a star house, or this one could be a community lot. And if it's a community lot, I should kind of like explain a bit more what type of lot it's supposed to be. Maybe either like a restaurant like this, or a museum or something like that. But yeah, that's how I plan my save file, and I still am not sure about the build across the street. Again, I'm thinking of spa, but do let me know if you'd like me to build any type of lot types. I'm very open to your feedback. And by the way, it took me quite a while to finish this build, at least 4 hours. And I think this week, by the time this video goes live, or like a few days after this goes live, we'll be having high school years expansion pack. And I think by the time that expansion pack came out, I will be out of town and I won't have any access to my PC. Yes, I still bring my laptop, but it's just very different experience playing on PC and on laptop. So I think I will still be doing a build using high school years expansion pack, but it will be a bit late. Maybe like in a week or 2, maybe a week, a little bit over a week after it got released. Hopefully it's okay with you, because it's been a very busy week or months, and up until next month, up until late of August, I will still be very kind of busy with my work stuff, so I tried as best as I could to, I keep my schedule in time, because I love building, and especially like creating builds for the save file. I just love doing that. And a little information, I have a build on Magnolia Promenade that I think I'm going to share right after or before this world finish, or this save file for Oasis Springs finish. I only have built in Magnolia Promenade once, and that build supposed to be the second one, or the third time, I'm not sure, but it's very rare to see me building in Magnolia Promenade, so it's going to be very interesting. And speaking of save file, I am still not sure what to build on the land grabs neighborhood. Yeah, still not sure about that, but I'm open to any suggestions, so do let me know what you want me to build there. And I'm sorry because I've rambled a lot, but this is the kitchen, and I wanted to have a very kind of like a spacious kitchen, especially for this type of restaurant, because I imagine that it's going to be a very fancy dining, something like that. And I'd like to have a huge kitchen, so that's why we have this kind of like quite spacious kitchen, I would say. And we have 3 floors total, so the first one is over here, so we have a few like dining space here. I'm not sure how many tables we have downstairs, but I think 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 or 8 maybe. I'm not really sure, but we have quite a lot of seating space both on the first floor, second, and also the third one. And since this is supposed to be a kind of like a fancy dining restaurant type of a thing, I set the kind of like a uniform for the hosts, waitresses, and also the chefs to be a bit more formal. And your sims should wear their formal attires when they go to this lot. So it took a while to set everything up, especially the menu, because I'm not sure what kind of menu it's supposed to be in Arabic restaurant. I mean, yes, I've been to Saudi Arabia a bunch of times, also the Emirates, but I still have no clue how to, like plot the menu, because we have so many foods and drinks, and it's kind of a bit overwhelming. So I tried my best to, like sort things down, and hopefully it turns out okay. And if you have been around in a while, and you have seen my tiny pastel community or something like that I built for Newcrest save file, you might have known that I am truly obsessed with custom tiling. And there was a time where I kind of like don't want to build using custom tiling because it's kind of stressful, and also sometimes it's a bit not easy to, like clear things up between these tiles and this flooring. And I don't know why, but I feel like I'm in the mood to build using custom tilings, so that's why we have this one here. And I think those tiles are from base game. I could be wrong though, but I just love how kind of like a muted and calming the tiles are. I mean, the color is just like nice with very light gray, kind of like a bluish light gray, and also this creamy beige color. I love this so much. And I did playtest everything, it works just fine, but unfortunately, no matter how many tables you have, your sims will still be in a queue, which is crazy, because when I playtested this build, it took me at least a full day. Like I mean, my sim self came into this lot at 9 in the morning, and the food and everything that she ordered came in the late afternoon, almost in the evening. So that's crazy, because imagine that happened in real life. I would be very disappointed, and I would give the restaurant a very bad rating, and that's just not how it works in the sim. So please keep in mind, it will take a very long time to get your orders. And yeah, hopefully they will fix it. So that's that, and we are basically on the very top level. So I imagine that it's going to be the kind of like a business lounge, like, I don't know, like premium lounge, something like that. So if you have like a businessman sims and you'd like to, you know, like hang out or talk business with your clients, they can do this here, because we have this kind of like a quote-unquote on lounge area. I'm not sure how to call that, but we have this kind of like a sofas. So it's supposed to be a bit lounge-alike and more cozy, not very formal, like business formal. So that's what my thought process are. And we have a bar, because I don't know, I feel like it's a nice addition. Even though this is supposed to be a very like a fancy dining, I thought a bar could be nice, but just for selective sims, like a very fancy sims, like, I don't know, Judith Ward maybe, or the Landgrabs, or who is that? Oh my god, I'm not sure. But that rich household in Newcrest. Okay, I totally don't remember them, but that family, and I thought it's just a nice addition, so I decided just to put a bar here. And I tried to do the interior as minimal as possible, if that makes sense, because I don't want to do a very minimal looking, because it's just not, I don't know, I just couldn't do a very minimal build or like very modern build without making them look somewhat unfinished. And I am so confused, because all of my friends can do modern builds but without looking too empty, and I just don't. I can't. I don't understand why. But hopefully this is modern enough and minimal enough, but still doesn't look too empty. So that's basically the interior, and we are now working on the exterior. The exterior is very simple, because we have this kind of crazy shapes of the belt. I thought that this looked kind of insane, but I am so happy with the end result, because it looks kind of has this depth, if that makes sense. So even though it looks funky, it works. So I'm so happy about that. And we have a few balconies, but I decided just to remove the door to the balconies, because I don't want balconies. I mean, it looks kind of weird from the outside, so I decided just to kind of remove the doors and put a ton of windows instead, and put some landscaping, I mean the cactuses and stuff, because it looks more Oasis-like. And this build is called Oasis Stream. I'm not sure why I named it that, but it's just the first name that was on my brain, so hopefully it's not too cringy. But yeah, and we have a few parking spots, even though we don't have cars technically, but we do have cars, but it isn't functional. So I thought that having parking spots would be nice, because it kind of adds the realism a little bit, even though not functional. But I think that's that. We just have to finishing up the exterior a little bit more, and we'll be heading on to the screenshots. So if you'd like to download this build, this is already available on the gallery. My IP is elfathiera, or you can find it under the hashtag plummysims. You can also click the download link on the description box below that will bring you to my Ko-fi website. It'll have two different links. The first one is the gallery download link, and the other one is a trade files link from SimFileShare. And if you'd like me to build something for you, just message me either on Twitter or Instagram. I would be happy to build something for you, because I just feel like it challenged me a bit. So yeah, just message me. And yeah, I think that's it. I really hope this build and video entertaining and inspiring, and if you do, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Also make sure to be subscribed to the channel if you haven't already, and if you'd like to, you can also ring the bell so you'll be notified every single time I upload a new video. So yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to go now. Thank you so very much for hanging out with me today and supporting me. I hope you have the very best day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.